Hey guys, welcome back to the Blade Bloodhound. Tonight, we're going to talk about a pretty cool knife, or I think it's cool. And if I think it's cool, you should think it's cool. So anyway, this one is a Parker, and it is a Desperado. Parker Cutlery Company. So, like I've told y'all in the past, I live in the West Georgia area. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but you do now. And there's a lot of Parkers. I've seen Parkers my whole life. As a kid, they were a great knife to pick up. I used to love them. I still love them. I mean, they're from Seki. A lot of them were made in Seki, Japan. Great quality, great everything. And I'm just curious. I mean, if you live, I don't know if it's a common thing in your area if you see a lot of Parker knives, or if it's just because I'm in West Georgia and, you know, they used to be based out of, well, Chattanooga. They were in Chattanooga a while. And then they did, well, Parker down in Jacksonville, Alabama. That's close by. So anyway, I'm just curious. Are these popular in other states other than Georgia, in Alabama and Tennessee? Let me know if you have any experience with these. But anyway, this one's cool. It's an Appaloosa bone. I'm trying to remember where I got this. I find knives so many different places that I'm not positive. But I want to say I was in Alabama and found this, but I can't remember for sure. But it's a cool knife. I like the design. It's got a lock blade on it. So we're going to take it over the table. We're going to check it out. We're going to see what y'all think. I like that it has the Appaloosa bone too, but I'll show you that when we get up a little closer. Anyway, guys, talk to you in 3 seconds. Let me get to the table. All right, guys, we are back checking out this Parker here. So the first thing, let's look at this. If you're looking at this, well, that lock blade kind of throws you off, but the shape of this, let's look at the shape. They call this a tombstone. Well, I've heard it called this. I don't know if they really do, but this is what I've heard it called, a tombstone shape. I don't know if you can see that. It kind of looks like a bone in a way, but a lot of people call it a tombstone, or that's what I've always heard it as. But a cool shaped knife, kind of a odd shaped knife. It's kind of a little wider here than it is here. Maybe this is for your head, this is for your feet, you know, like a tombstone if you're laying in a, well, not a tombstone, what is it called? Well, heck, I can't even think right now. What is it called? Anyway, we'll get back to that. It'll hit me in a minute. I'm going to say it. Casket. That's what I was going to say. See, I told you it hit me. Looks like a casket, sort of, to me. But I think they call it tombstone. A lot of people do. But pretty cool. As you can tell, it has a Appaloosa bone handle. It's kind of a cream with a little bit of brown here. It's like 75% cream, then a little brown in there kicking in, a little bit in here. On this side, it's kind of spotted out, kind of like an Appaloosa horse. Really cool. But what I like about this one is it is a Parker for one. And y'all know that I'm a Parker fan. So it is a Parker Cutlery Company, Surgical Steel Japan. So Surgical Steel Japan, when you see that, nah, I don't want to say 99% of the time. Most of the time, that means Seki Japan. Who made Seki Japan knives, you say? Spider Co, that's who. Now this one's got some scratches. Good gosh, you see them scratches on there? It's a used knife, it's a Desperado. And when you're looking at it, I mean, it sort of reminds you of a dagger, but it's a one-sided. I mean, it's only sharp on this side. It's got the long fingernail pull. It's a cool size knife. I like the way this feels. Now, I've not carried this one. I bought this one used, of course. I think I want to say I was at a thrift store in Alabama, and that magic number hit, $5. Whenever you see that, you know I'm in game for that, especially if it's a knife that has any kind of quality to it. And any knife made in Seki Japan is going to have that. Any Parker for $5 is worth it. I will go on a limb and say that, unless the blade is like just totally whittled down to a toothpick. But this one is It's pretty full. It's got some scratches. I could probably put some Mag's Mother paste on that and it would take some of those fine scratches out. But will I do it? I don't know. Maybe one day. But a cool knife. Plus that light above us ain't helping it any either. But a cool knife, good size. Let's see what it says on this side, if it says anything at all. It doesn't. But a good blade shape. This would be a, let's look at it, drop point. See how it goes, like drops down. Drop point knife. Here's the old lock blade on here. Press that in, that releases the spring. I bet this is gonna have snap. I'm not sure, it's been sitting in a drawer forever. Yeah, it does. Hear that? Good snap, good lock up. It's not gonna move at all. I mean, tight as anything. This would be a cool knife to carry. I mean, really, a lot of times I carry slip joint, small knives. I don't know, I carry a little bit of everything, but this is a cool knife. I just remember finding it. Actually, I do remember more and more now that we talk about it. I try to remember everywhere I find something or get something. And this was kind of a thrifty store in Alabama. They had no knives there. I looked in a case and this one was laying to the side. It's probably laying just, you know, in the corner somewhere. And I said, hey, what's up with that knife over there? And he said, I don't know. Is it worth $5? I said, yeah, it is. And I handed him $5. But I want to say it was Ramburn area, but I'm not sure. No, not Ramburn. Roanoke area. But a cool knife, cool find. I just happened to be right place, the right time, and found it. And that's what I'm telling you guys. A lot of times you'll find knives in places you don't think you'll find knives. I mean, sure, antique stores, flea markets, most places I go in, like little thrift stores, if I ever try any of those, the first thing I'll say is, hey, y'all got any pocket knives? You know, tell them I collect them. Sometimes they'll say, yeah, we do, or sometimes they'll say, no, we don't, but if we get in the end, we'll yell at you. Sometimes they will say, yeah, I've got one in my truck, I'll sell you. You just never know. It's got the old 3 pins here. Cool Appaloosa bone, brass liners, great lockup. I think I am gonna clean this blade up with some mothers. I think it'll take them scratches right out. I don't wanna take off the Desperado here though, so you gotta be very careful when you're doing that. Probably all I've done with this one was bought it and stuck it in the drawer. I did put a little Never Dull probably on this bolster, just to shine it up, because most of the time, you know, the brass will dull out, and if you want them to have a little shine, you can get some Never Dull and shine them up. But a cool knife. So here it is, guys, the Desperado Parker. I have a Parker price guide, and I don't know, he wrote the book, so, you know, if he made the pricing, so he made it up. So these knives supposedly ran pretty high, you know, in their collector book. But, you know, this one does have a little damage here. I mean, it's old. See right here, I notice it has a little ding there. Probably somebody dropped it and it landed right there on the edge. But overall, a good knife. It's a good one for my collection. I enjoyed it at least. And I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, comments, you can leave them down in the comment section. I reply back to all comments. I mean, I even reply to ones that, you know, if you say, hey, you sound like you were sick, I'll reply to it. I'll reply to anything. So anyway, guys, again, bladebloodhound@gmail.com. Y'all have a great night, and we will talk to you in a day or two.